Hello, everybody. Good afternoon from India. I hope you are doing well, keeping safe, and Happy New Year to everybody. Well, I am Miss MP, and I'm here having fun. Well, as you can see, that it's a beautiful background, and I first of all wanted to share with all of you that so even if you watch this stream later on, uh, the news is that I'm opening up my center, so opening up for the public. There are centers, and aware wilderness is a concept that I'll share with all of you. In the meantime, in a few sorry, in a few moments. But before that, there's a news that I want to share with all of you, which is I'm offering pay in kind mental health services throughout the month of January. You can check out my Google ratings, and you can look up for my work and see if you find that somebody might need support and they are not really able to afford mental health services. I would just request you to share this with them, share this feed, or share this news with them that pay in kind services are available, uh, and they can take it up for free, basically free. It's just the pain kind of, maybe they can share it with share this news with somebody else. That would be really kind gesture. Or they can provide with a review or things like that, anything that needs to be non-monetary. So now, coming back to my 2021 goals. And before that, I think, if somebody is not really aware of who Miss MP is, well, I am a mental health professional. I'm a child psychologist, and I've been working with a variety of audience along with children for past more than 7 years now. It's almost a decade actually since I started working. I was in During my masters. I started working with children in the rural and tribal areas, and I have been able to, uh, through this while, I've been able to connect with a lot of people, and I've been able to do good work. So yeah, I'm quite happy about it, and I want to. So this year, one of my goal is to scale up my business. One of my businesses, this one that I'm going to share today. Now, sorry. Next thing is, as most of you might be aware, I'm an ADHD. Openly, I started talking about my ADHD experience and being an ADHD. It poses a lot of challenges, but then that's something that I think people really need to know, that people who are ADHD or people who are neurodivergent are no different from anybody else. The only thing that makes them really different is the functioning of their brain, is the wiring of their brain. How our brain functions is not typical. Hence, it's usually challenging for people working with us to gauge up to our potential. So this is my first live show, and honestly, I mean, I think you can also uh, observe that I'm quite nervous. So I really hats off to all the people who go live on their own, alone. That's a huge task, man. I mean, so far, I recently started my live streaming journey. That was in September 2020. And 2020, how it has been for everybody, it's been everything and challenging. That's what it was for me as well. So instead of going around in circles and circles, I think I can, let everybody know that I have some bigger plans for this year. With respect to the fact that I have majorly been focusing on, non-profit organizations, non-profit work for past 7 years. However, with this venture going public, so with this venture now, reaching out to more people and helping them grow, this one would be more into social entrepreneurship instead of nonprofit. Hence, it's going to be really uncomfortable for me, honestly. Working for money doesn't come naturally to me, because for me it's the focus has always been on providing good service over money. So I mean, people, my clients know that, I often provide them with discounts, or sometimes I offer them free services, or at least a very, very discounted rates. But then with Aware Wilderness, I do have some different plans, and I do plan to scale up this year. It's a beautiful weather, actually. Would you like to take a tour first before I, continue my rant on what am I going to do this year, and, what are my plans? Would you like to take a tour with me? Could you tell me? Would you like to do it? Can you say like yes or no? Yeah? I'll just wait for your comments. So, do you think that we should? Yeah? Okay, cool. Let's go. So, basically, Aware Wilderness is a concept. It's a retreat center where the center doesn't lie at one particular place. It's about experiencing wilderness through awareness. There are lots of fun activities. One of them, maybe you can see, it's back there, and there's this beautiful lake here. I hope you are all able to see. Well, this is what it's like here. So this is one of the centers, and so what it is actually, it's a retreat center. Am I repeating myself again and again? Looks like, yeah. Uh, well, being aware with nature is something that I learned in the past years, and it's about really growing. So in 2020, all of us have been really uncomfortable. And in 2021, this is what my goal is going to be, as much as possible to be uncomfortable with myself, decisions that I make. The vision is growing and scaling up my businesses. However, without being uncomfortable, I think I won't take that decision. So, one of the very important goals for me this year is to be uncomfortable, to challenge my own thoughts and processes. This is what it's going to be like, a little bit of it. Then I'm also organizing retreat programs where, if somebody, so who's going to be the target audience? Well, the target is anybody and everybody who is interested in caring for their mental health, in nurturing themselves. So it doesn't have to be physical for you. Hence, I'm also offering virtual retreats. It's, if you are going through a transition phase in your life, then this is something that you might want to prefer. So take a few days off, go on retreats with us, and see yourself growing. So if you are a homeschooling parent, bring your kids. The life skills that they will learn here through the activities and programs that are designed through my PhD research for kids, I think your kids will love it like anything. And then the people who are especially working in the IT sector. So my background comes from, so my background has been in working with people in education, mental health, and IT sector. So these are the people that so far I'm focusing on, who I think require a more aware approach, a more mindful approach to get back or maybe grow further than what you have been able to do in 2020 has been difficult for most of us. I mean, I won't say all because technically we don't know, but for most of us, that's what it has been like. That's where I thought that why to keep this venture with limited set of people, and hence I'm going global with this. Have friends coming over here, so I think it would be an interesting experience for all of you. And in my post shared that I'll be making some promises. Well, one of the major promise that I'm gonna make this year is go live for all of you all at least once a week. Honestly, for me, it would be a challenge. Why it is a challenge is because of the schedule, the baby that I have at home, and also with the fact that live streaming is has still not synced into me yet. But then that's the point. That's what then my goal is, to be more comfortable, to be as sorry, to be more uncomfortable as I can. And in wilderness, this means that that I'm also aware of what am I doing, where am I going, how am I behaving, what is my breathing pattern. These are some of the things that you will get to learn while being at the retreat. So this one of the retreat centers, as you can see, is a beautiful one. It's near it's near a forest. It's actually amidst a forest. Why I said near is because it's not exactly in the forest. Though I plan to do such retreats once restrictions are uplifted, and we are far better. So we are in a far better position when it comes to COVID and everything around us happening. I just hope that things are going well for all of you. Because this year we have high hopes to do better in our lives, and I think that's what is going to be my mission, to help you with your mental health. So that is why I'm also offering free pain kind mental health services through the month of January. So anybody and everybody who is looking for mental health services, please feel free to reach out. And if you think that somebody you know might need services, or if they just want to speak with somebody, if they just want a listening ear, I'll be right there for them. You can just share this, or you can just let them know. You can share my profile. I am available on LinkedIn, I'm available on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Let me know what do you think about it. Yeah, because this is going to be a courageous step for me. So far, while working with kids, especially working with kids, I'm extremely passionate about kids. I mean, they are such lovely creatures, that Ultron says, little people. They are lovely little people. And on this note, are there any Marvel or DC fans? Because if you are, I think I think we are going to have some fun. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, they can ask me, and I'm gonna do more of this often. It's challenging, as you can see. I'm not really good at video and going live per se, but I'm gonna try that for all of you. And when I said all of you, what I mean by that is, so far, especially in 2020, what I learned that when I am being courageous, when I'm being vulnerable, and especially today, like I'm when I feel vulnerable and I'm openly talking about it, people have said that it's an inspiration for them. It's I think it's the best compliment somebody can give to anybody for that matter, that they are an inspiration because they took a step that inspired them to grow, to move further. I think that's what my focus is. That's what I want to do in my life. That's what I want to focus on this year. If we talk in terms of smart goals, I this year I aim to touch at least 1 million lives. So, in six figures, when we talk about money, talk about funds, I think my focus for this year in six figures is to touch lives, in 1 million lives. If I can, if you can help me do that, I think, I mean, I can't thank you enough for that then. Because mental health, as APA has shared, so if you want an article, the article, I can share that with all of you. APA has said that 2021 and beyond, uh, the next crisis that we are going to face is mental health crisis. And for that, all of us know that this can't be done alone. We are social animals. We need people. We need an inclusive society. We need like-minded people who are with us. And LinkedIn is one of the best places that I have found to be most useful when it comes to creating a community, to actually more than creating, to find people who are professionals, who are somewhat like you. And then through this journey, at least in 2020, what I learned that the people whom I thought are really not that approachable, or they are they are somebody. They turned out to be really beautiful, genuine, not just professionals, really beautiful people. That's what I think I'm going to focus on myself, and I want to be more approachable to more number of people, so that at least we can create awareness about mental health. And I'll also share more and more virtual sessions with all of you from my retreat centers across India. uh, as you can see, this one, it's such a beautiful place, such a beautiful one. Yeah. So I just hope that you are keeping safe, taking good care of yourself. And if you have any questions, you can ask me here. Or, and once more, appreciating everybody who goes live alone. My goodness, how do you do that? I really find it challenging. I still find it like I actually prep so much. I thought about things that I'll be sharing and talking about and discussing, and somehow when I'm live, I'm almost blank. I guess it's more to do with where I am. Here, it doesn't feel like that you want to talk too much. What I really feel like is being quiet, listening to nature, listening to the birds, taking in the nature. So beautiful here, so beautiful, so peaceful. So, anybody and everybody who is right now with me, or who will be watching the replay, I first want to thank you for considering to be with me on this journey. I'm so honored by it. And the next thing is you are taking care of your mental health. Maybe you know it or you don't know it. It doesn't really matter. What matters is, are you aware of what you are doing? If you're not, then I would request you to follow me through this year, 1 year of your life. You can give me on this journey. I think you won't regret it. Yeah. So on this note, may I request you to take 3 deep breaths with me. Okay. Are you ready? Let's begin that. Okay. First one. better. How do you feel? The trick is to breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. And while breathing in through your nose, ensure that you are breathing through your tummy and not your chest. Breathe through your tummy. Let your tummy go up. So if you want, you can keep your hand on your tummy like this. And then take the first deep breath with me. Exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale. Breathe in once more. Exhale. Yeah. How do you feel now? I hope you feel better. Eventually, in my videos, in my live streaming, along with taking virtual tours, I'll also share the activities, the meditation, the all the programs that I have for aware wilderness. Sharing that with you, you can practice those things at home. Some of them, there would be wonderful wonderful things because I just don't want to spoil the fun of it. And also the fact that most of these exercises are not structured in a fashion that they are not flexible. They're extremely flexible activities where it's about you. So, the kind of retreats that you go to, the kind of activities that you will be doing, is based on your personality, is based on your wants and needs. It's not what I offer, but do you want? It's about you. If you are somebody who is looking for more vulnerability, so if you want to really be vulnerable emotionally because of all the things that you have been holding yourself to, holding yourself with, then the activities, one of the activities that I would do with you is go out wild in the woods, go for maybe trekking, go for safari, be in the wilderness. One of the best things that I think about wilderness is even just your presence creates such a difference. It's dramatic. So with that, I'll let you be. I'll help you grow through this year, through this live streaming show that I'm going to do solo, keeping my fingers crossed. I really need your support for this. And I also request you to give 1 year of commitment to me. If you are ready, just let me know. Give me, just tell me that in the comments that yes, I'm with you for 1 year. You don't have to pay for anything so far. Now, if you are with me on the live streaming show, if you are with me on virtual tours, if you take the commitment that yes, you want to take bold decisions, you want to be uncomfortable, you want to grow, because when you are uncomfortable, that's when you actually grow. Hence, one of the major things that I'm going to focus on this year. If you are ready, just write that in the comments that I am ready. I'm ready for 1 year. I'm ready for 1 year. I'm ready for 1 year. That's it. Together, we will take this journey in 2021 with a goal that we will make when we meet in the comment section. I'll personally connect with you, with everybody who wants to commit themselves to growth for 2022. Yes, I know it could be a huge thing because we have just started 2021 and we have high hopes. We want to grow, we want to do so much. We want to maybe cater to the things that we couldn't do. We want to support our family. So there are business opportunities as well. Business opportunity, when I say, there could be some fund opportunities that I can extend, because again, it's for me, this year is about growing together, creating a community, being with each other, no matter where we are. One thing that we have learned through COVID and 2020 is that it doesn't really matter where you are. You can always find your tribe. And this year, let's make that happen. Let's make that happen for us. Let's make that happen for the future of our children. Let's commit 1 year for our own mental health with me on this journey. And I assure you that I'll be there for you as much as possible with my capacity. Thank you so much. And see you. Bye bye. Take care. And if in case you want to follow me on other channels, you can find me on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, Instagram, and Google. I really request you to take a look at my Google My Business page to look at the kind of work that I do. What do people say about me? What who is Miss MP? Yeah. So please take care. Bye bye, and we will meet next week. Bye. Take care.